All right, so you want to know all the hype surrounding the Dogecoin, huh? Well, don't worry, player. I got you. Okay, welcome back, crypto geeks. So Dogecoin is pumping, all right? Looks like Dogecoin has made it to the number 7 spot and is up actually 448% in the 7-day. Wow, 448%. Currently showing a price of about 35 cents. It's crazy because Dogecoin was never meant to be anything other than a joke. It was a meme token. All right, it had no utility, no use case, no purpose. And I'm looking at it right now. The number 7 spot, that's amazing. That is truly amazing. All right. So anyway, let's give you a little bit of history about the Dogecoin. All right. Doge, like I said, was created as a joke. All right, by two people in particular. One of them named Billy Marcus, who was actually a software engineer at IBM. Right, he hooked up with a guy named Jackson Palmer, who was a developer at Adobe. So this guy Billy Marcus, he tried his hand at creating another coin prior to Dogecoin. It was called Bells. It was a disaster. It failed terribly, miserably. It failed. So he tried his hand at it again, basically to poke fun and thumb his nose at some of these other coins out here who claimed that they were going to go up to $1 zillion or whatnot, right? It was never meant to take off and do anything. So it had no real use case, sort of like Bitcoin, right? So anyway, these two guys, Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, they hook up. Jackson Palmer had already secured the Dogecoin.com website, and so they just kind of worked together to put out this joke, literally this joke of a coin, and it caught fire. It took off. Now I say it doesn't have any use case, and what that means for all you newcomers out there, you newbies, all crypto is not created equal. All right, some crypto is designed to move money. I mentioned that before. Some crypto is designed for tracking purposes. Well, then comes Flare, right? So what Flare has done, Flare has decided to adopt the Dogecoin and actually create some utility out of it. And if you guys aren't familiar with Flare, you need to check out on Twitter the Flare community site, the Flare community page. And Flare will go into greater detail about what they're designed to do, how they're designed to network and work with other crypto assets to form what they call F assets. So essentially what that does is that gives a token with no utility some utility. It gives it use case. It gives it a purpose. Now it can do things that it couldn't before, right? It's what we call in the industry smart contracts. Now it has a purpose. Now it has legs to run on. And even if a coin has utility, that utility may be limited to some degree. And in that case, let's use XRP for example. XRP is going to be interoperable. It is interoperable, meaning that it can be used all over, right? Interoperability. Well, the way these coins work, the way a lot of these coins are designed, think about it like a car in a lane, right? And that car is a coin, but that coin can't switch lanes. That car can't switch lanes. It needs something to allow it to go from the slow lane to the middle lane to the fast lane. Well, here comes Flare, and that's where Flare comes in. It gives the coin the ability to switch lanes. Those lanes are equivalent to the blockchain that the coins are designed and built upon, right? So for one coin to jump off of its blockchain and work within another blockchain, there has to be a unique code written or a unique asset written, such as Flare, which allows it to switch lanes, allows that car to switch lanes, allows the coins to work on other blockchains. And what that does is that gives them use case. For example, Bitcoin is very expensive to move. It's very expensive to transfer. And so is Ethereum. So if you have projects that are built on the Ethereum blockchain, for example, and you don't want to take $2,000 to move $10,000, right? And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but really I'm not. Then you can take the Dogecoin, lay it on top of that Bitcoin, and move the Bitcoin on with the Doge. I'll put the Bitcoin on top of the Doge and move it that way, and that way you can save what we call gas fees, right? Or if you're dealing with Ethereum, it's vice versa. The same concept applies. You can lay the Ethereum on top of the Doge using the Flare network, and now that Dogecoin becomes a Flare asset. In XRP case, the XRP becomes an F asset. So you have F Doge, you'll have F XRP, you have F Litecoin, because Litecoin has also partnered up with the Flare network. So now you get into the utility. Matter of fact, let me drop this video on you guys to try to better explain a little bit about the utility case when it comes to the Dogecoin, Litecoin, and whatnot, dealing with the Flare network. I'm just going to run maybe a minute or so of this video so you guys can kind of get a better idea. They can explain it to you better than I can. Sit back and check this out real quick.
Tweets from the Flare network account indicate that they are trying to scurp demand for new F assets to join the party. Imagine Dogecoin with actual utility. I'm only playing. Additional F assets is advantageous for holders of Spark. Regardless of your opinion of the next asset to be integrated, whether that be Dogecoin, XLM, Bitcoin, or something else, it will bring greater demand for the Spark token. Let me explain. As more F assets are integrated and the growth of the Flare network accelerates, more people from various communities will require Spark to mint their new assets. This drives demand from a whole new community. As we know, if the new demand outpaces the rate of the increase of supply, the price will increase too. This is Economics 101.
That kind of explains a little bit what I was trying to break down to you. Flare network with its Spark token is allowing for the Dogecoin, Litecoin, XRP, and other coins, I'm sure in the future, to do what I was trying to analogize in the beginning. It's allowing for them to work together. Interoperability is the key to crypto assets, right? They can jump from lane to lane. If you equate each one of those coins as a vehicle, as a car, and you equate the lane as the blockchain that they're built upon, the Flare token, the Spark token, which is native to the Flare network, will allow for those coins to work on other blockchains, which gives them a greater use case, which would give Dogecoin, which was initially created as a joke, actual utility. Wow, amazing, right? Another thing that may be pumping this up is if you guys remember the rally back in early January with the Wall Street bets pumping up the GameStop deal, and then they turned around and they rallied and they pumped up the Doge right behind the GameStop. A lot of people jumped in on that. A lot of people that were new to the crypto. Doge at that point briefly took the number 10th ranking spot, but shortly after they took a dump, and that's what I wanted to warn you guys about. These things are called pump and dumps. So you got to be very careful, especially you newbies getting out here into this space. A pump and dump will break you. We have the terminology, you will get wrecked. All right, straight up wrecked. Especially when you have these billionaire guys such as Elon Musk pumping up Dogecoin with these tweets, right? And between Elon Musk and his tweets about Dogecoin going to the moon and whatnot, and and Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, with this pumping of the Dogecoin, you got to understand, these guys are billionaires. So when they say something, the market is going to move. If they sneeze or if they fart in the wrong direction, the market is going to move. So when these guys jump in and they buy a whole bunch of these coins and the market moves, they can afford to take a hit. They can take a little bit of a loss. Can you? That's the question. Now, to add insult to injury, and look, I'm not knocking Dogecoin. If you're a Dogecoin fan, hey, more power to you. I'm gonna tell you, take your profits, get your money. That's what we're here for, is to get paid, people. I will never tell you not to get your money. Get your money. I'm just not messing with it. It's just not my cup of tea. I got other things that I want to invest in. But by all means, if that's your deal, man, go for it. And this is not financial advice. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. But if you're in this game to make money and you want to jump in on the pump and dump, be my guest. Do what you do, pimp. All right. So with that being said, Mark Cuban, let me tell you what this guy's done. All right. So in March, Cuban announced that the NBA team, the Dallas Mavericks, will accept Dogecoin for purchases. And over the past month, Maverick sales in Doge have increased 550%. Oh my God. All right. So these little things like this are what causes the Dogecoin to get pumped up and blown up, skyrocketed to the moon, and prices blown out of proportion, and it taking the number 7 spot on the charts. Be careful, people. You must invest wisely. It's so crazy that Robinhood, with all of these people trying to see, Robinhood is not built for this. I'm gonna just tell y'all, the crypto market, Robinhood ain't ready, man. They're not ready. They got to go in and do some work with their servers and stuff. Robinhood was experiencing issues with the crypto trading, sparking user outage amid massive Dogecoin rally. All right. So apparently the price has shot up so much and people are FOMOing in so heavily and so hard because one place that they can pick up Dogecoin is on Robinhood. And you see a lot of people on Robinhood, they're not too comfortable with the exchanges. So they feel a little more comfortable. It's easier for them to maneuver, navigate through the Robinhood UI because they've already been doing it with the stocks. But yeah, so Robinhood had to put out, we are currently experiencing issues with the crypto trading. We're working to resolve this as soon as possible. Robinhood tweeted this out yesterday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So the technical difficulties came as the cryptocurrency Dogecoin price has soared in recent days, prompting outages, all right, from users hoping to cash in on the rally. Dogecoin's value has skyrocketed more than 230% over the past 3 days, increasing its total market value to more than $34 billion. Come on, people. So the coin that was created as a joke is getting the last laugh. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I am Squeak the Crypto Geek. You have been listening to The Reset. Well, over here we keep it 100. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not offer financial advice. You know the motto.
Hustle at your own risk.